A while back, I said take your money out the bank because the bank ain't giving you nothing for it. Get your money from underneath your mattress and let your money work for you. So a few people ask exactly what they should be doing, and I'm about to break it down. If you want a safe, guaranteed investment, you can loan your money to the government right now for a 10% return. Normally, the stock market gives you 7 to 9 annually, but there's an I bond that's linked to inflation that will give you 10%. So this is for people who have some savings. This is for people who have money. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is for the person who got some money underneath the mattress or some money in the bank and their money is just sitting there collecting dust. This is for those people. Let me break it down. So you know I'm a big fan of the stock market, but I'm an even bigger fan of not losing money. People right now are putting their money in the stock market if you haven't pulled it out already, and they're losing it and they need it. You might need this money for something. You know what I'm saying? You're putting your money in there, letting it sit there so you can pull it out when you need it, or so you could grow your investments, but your investments aren't growing. And you could be investing that money into something else. So I'm not going to tell somebody to buy stocks when I know the market is going to go down lower. You know what I'm saying? So this is where you want to be at if you want to preserve your wealth, if you want to hold on to your savings and stack it up until the market bottoms and you could go long and let it sit there and you might get 20, 30% a year in the stock market. But until then, this is where you want to be. So the first thing you want to do is go to a website called treasurydirect.gov. You are opening an account directly with the Treasury, the U.S. Treasury Department. Okay, so you know it's the real deal. You know it's a safe investment. When you get to that website, you want to click I bonds, Series I savings bond. Probably heard of these before. I talked about it, but if you haven't heard of these, um, nobody's really incentivized to tell you about this because there's no middleman. Nobody gets paid for you doing this. Like if you get whole life insurance, somebody gets paid for that. If you have a financial advisor, he gets paid for that. But this, you could go directly to the source. You could open an account directly with the Treasury and get a return from your investment. So there's no middleman. Nobody's gonna tell you to do this because they don't win from it. But I'm telling you because that's what I do. But just so you know, it's similar to a CD, except it's giving you way more than a CD would give you. You got to leave your money in there for a year to get your interest, to get interest on your money, to get your 10%. And I'm saying 10% because that's what it is now. It goes up when inflation goes up. So if you're worried about prices continuing to rise, then this is good for you because as long as prices rise, you're making money. You know, um, as long as you're not spending money, you'll be making money. But like I said, you got to leave it in there for a year. If you take it out before a year, you can take your money out. It's just like a regular bank account. But if you take it out before a year, you just won't get your interest. It's just like you might as well put your money in the bank. So at least let it sit for a year. Just let it sit. Like if you got money, you've been having money in the bank for a few years now, you could have put it in to this 3 years ago and then you would have been sitting nice. You would have made money from your money. How long have you had money just sitting around? I be seeing people post money flicks. They've been posting them for years, but they could have put that money into this treasury I bond and they would have made some money off of that money. You ain't making money off your money when you making money phones or making posts. You making money when you investing. So leave it in there for more than a year. Let it sit. This is like your emergency fund, aka investment. If you want to read up on it, you could go ahead and read it. It'll tell you what rate you're getting. I did mine a while back, but when I did mine, it was at 7%. And as you guys seen the other day, inflation had hit almost 8. I think it was 8.4. On top of that, you get the benchmark interest rate, and they're going to be raising rates today. It could be 100 basis points, which would be a percentage. So it'd be 8.5 plus 1%. So that's what you'll be getting. You know what I'm saying? So it goes up every time they raise rates or every time the CPI print is high. So you can read through it before you do it. Know what you're getting yourself into. So you just want to click on iBond Treasury account. Click on that. Then you want to go to open an account. Read what it tells you to do. You're going to need your social. You're going to need your bank routing number and an email address, and then create your password. Click on whether you're a corporation, partnership, LLC, sole proprietor. And if you have a trust, you could put this in your trust too. I'd recommend you put it in your trust. All you could put in there is $10,000 a year per person in your household. So per social security number. So you, your wife, your kids, or whatever, 10,000 each, and then you could put an extra 5,000 with your income tax. If you get a return, you could put it directly into the account. So it'll be a total of 15. That's if you get a return. You know, that's max a year. You get to this page, everything else is self-explanatory. You're done. That's it. It's that easy. So you just took your money out of a bank account that wasn't giving you nothing for it into this bank account that's going to pay you to hold your money. The bank was making money off of your money. Now you're making money off of your money. Congratulations.